want to open first?
The big one.
The big one?
So your gifts.
Our gifts.
Yeah.
Tofu, are you here for the announcement?
Guys, we have a special announcement. We're starting Patreon.
Ooh, I'm really excited. We've been wanting to start a Patreon for a while. We just have to kind of wait for the right moment.
Which is also funny. Is this our 6th video?
I think so.
And we have 6 tiers.
Yeah.
And 666. If you don't have any idea what we're talking about, our Patreon is Damon themed.
Yeah. So
it's very fitting for us.
We have 6 different tiers. We have Lilith, Azrael, Leviathan, Asmodeus.
That's it. That song just
Asmodeus, Lucifer, and Samael.
So if you guys are interested in our Patreon, we have 6 tiers. You can check out the benefits. We have the link down in the description below if you guys want to join and support the channel, because it helps us to create more videos for you guys.
There's things like exclusive live streams, mediumship circles. You get a t-shirt if you're a certain tier. Movie night, I think I already said that. We get a lot of cool things. It's really fun. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in more content from us, more exclusive things, the link will be down below. You can become a Patreon. But back to the video, or the end of the video. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but go down to the link in the description.
Do it, or Tofu will be mad. So this one is an air fryer.
So it says on the box.
It says it on the box. But
Oh, that's good.
But this is a like digital air fry oven from Ninja. It has like 8 different functions, and my mom couldn't decide between the 8 function or the 13, so she went with the 8. I did try to convince her for the 13.
Did you?
Yeah, but she was like, "Do you and Em really need to be able to like air fry an entire like roast like chicken?" And I was like, "No, but it sounds cool." So we got this one, but it's cool because it like flips up, so it like can store better, so it doesn't take up all of the space. You can flip it down just when you're using it. So I'm just obsessed with this air fryer. Just because I can just like, but it's gone. It's great. It's 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Haven't actually used it yet. But now
just because it folds away, it's great.
Like, okay, because our oven takes forever to heat up, right? We can make like garlic knots and everything in here.
And they'll be crispy because air fryer. And I don't know how to use air fryer. This thing makes me anxious.
I'll teach you. It's okay.
Great.
But I don't know.
Look at all of these things. Look at all the settings. All of them. Look at my hand. Like, do it. Buy it. I don't know. It looks cool. We have to try it still.
I'm just obsessed with it being able to like
fold away.
Yeah. But these are like really good Pyrex baking dishes that come with lids.
Clearly.
So look at how like cute this little one is.
Should have made the cinnamon rolls in that thing, my god. Yeah. So many. It came with 4 of them.
Yeah. I'm excited though, because there's a lot of things that I want to like make that require like baking type dishes like this. Yeah. So
if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, it will be in the description. But look how cool it is.
Yeah, these are like, I don't know, this brand is like considered, at least like my family always uses like Pyrex for like the glass baking dishes because they're really nice. So open things. I don't know what this is. I forgot everything that my mom got us. Oh, more baking dishes, but smaller like ramekins. You got an immersion blender.
I also have no idea what that is, so there's that. I was trying to explain it to my mom because I don't know the word of it either, so.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a corded hand blender. But it's, you can like use it to, you pretty much stick it in and it's a blender.
Okay.
Into a pot, so it's good for like making soups and purees without having to put everything in the blender. And we got more cutting boards.
Wow.
So that's what's in this box. That is the cooking stuff that we got. So let's open this guy. But we got a stand mixer, also courtesy of my mother. So we're gonna make like a lot of things this weekend and in upcoming vlogs. So we're gonna make lots of like bread and pasta and things. So don't necessarily want to do all of that by hand because it's exhausting.
Yeah. There's things in here.
It's nice. Excited to use it. But we also got more attachments to go with it.
Yep. We got this. A potato ricer.
Yeah. We got a rolling pin.
And some of these.
So yeah, it's a silicone like non-stick baking mat. But what's actually in this box is a like cutlery bench knife for like cutting pasta and making pasta. And then a vegetable chopper. So you can control like the different sizes of the pasta. So I'm guessing this would be spaghetti or fettuccine, or this would probably be fettuccine, and this would be spaghetti. And then on this side you can control like the thickness of how much it rolls. So you can do pretty thin, or you can do like thicker, which is nice. And it just attaches easily. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we need to go to Target so that we have room for all this stuff. I'm gonna put it in this cabinet right here. But I need like little bins or things like this in order to like put them on the shelf. So we're gonna go to Target and see if they have any like little bins, boxes, organizers to put in the bookshelf.
Which that is my form of autism, organizing and getting bins and things.
Yeah, my family calls it shelf's disease. They told me that when I got that. So
Yeah.
yeah. We got gold silverware.
Yeah.
The reason we got this though is because of the pots and pans that we have. It matches.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute it is.
It's even like the same gold.
Which is hard to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited.
So yeah, we got 2 sets of these because
Extra.
it's just what we do. And then we got like, I got this like ice cream scoop because I like using it for like making cookies and stuff. And then I got this like mesh strainer sieve. I'm pretty sure it was actually your great aunt who told me to get it because when you're like using flour, she's like, you need to make sure you sift the flour properly. So I got that. Got a mini little cast iron skillet. We have a lot of things to wash again. We got some cooling racks for like cookies and stuff.
Never had cooling racks either. Just put on some parchment paper.
I've only ever used cooling racks. And then we got our.
Fit.
They should fit.
So, we're doing a fun thing where we're going to talk to our past relatives in order to cook things. So today on the menu, we're making twice baked potatoes. It's one of my favorite things. I don't think Riker has eaten them before.
I have.
You have? Oh.
It's been a while, but I have.
Well, we found a recipe online if you guys are interested in the recipe, because we're kind of running out of like family recipes. But if you guys have suggestions of things that we should make while talking to our past relatives, that would be fucking amazing. But we have been talking to my great-grandmother. She's like a teeny tiny Italian woman with a lot of hair. And my great-aunt, who is also a teeny tiny Italian woman. But my great-aunt showed up a while ago, and you can check out the last video, but she's the one that's been encouraging me to, like, encourage Riker to do this type of thing. Because she's been talking to me about cooking things, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on! And Riker was like, we should film it, and she can tell us how to cook things! So, we have these are russet potatoes?
Yeah. So we have 2 russet potatoes. The recipe that I found is from this person called the Burger Dude. He does mostly vegan things. So a lot of his recipe for this calls for like vegan butter or plant milk. We're just using regular butter and milk and things and cheese. So yeah, I'm waiting for the oven to heat up. And then pretty much you bake the potatoes. You like wash them, poke holes in them, and bake them until like they're tender. It says like an hour until you can pretty much stick a fork into it like easily. And then while that's happening, I'm gonna make like a mixture of things of like butter, milk, cheese, garlic. And then when the potatoes are done cooking, take them out, cut them in half, scoop out all the insides. We're gonna rice them with this bad boy. So it'll make them nice and like creamy. And then we mix all of that together, and then we'll put all of it back into the potatoes, chop with a little bit more cheese, and then bake them again. And twice baked potatoes. Get it all oily. It's really gross. On the recipe it says that you don't have to like salt them, but I don't know why it's always your great aunt who's talking to me, but your great aunt was like, she's like, if you salt them it'll crisp up the skins a little bit more and make it like sturdier to be able to like scoop it out and put it back in.
Got you.
So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what she's saying, so I'm salting them.
Yeah, I don't know. My great aunt is usually very, not shy, if you will.
Yeah, she just always has something to say.
I feel like my great grandma is more like soft spoken, but my great aunt is very like, you're doing this wrong, let me help you. Because that's literally when I was cooking here alone, she's like, you shouldn't put that near the oven, it's gonna catch fire. I was like, who said that?
The tofu's like fire?
Who said that?
So yeah, now these are ready, so we just have to put them in the oven once it's all good, and then we have to just wait for them to bake.
Yeah, then we cut them in half and we scoop the guts out and we put the guts back in.
Holding so much. Sorry, they're not done yet. Your great aunt said they needed to go for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
So.
I don't know. I'm like, she says more time.
Yeah. I was like cooking it. I was like, I don't know. She was like, no, they're not done yet. They need to go longer.
They're thick.
Yeah. It's so weird having like, like Auntie Tree be like.
She knows.
Just all the time. I'm doing something and she's just like, no, you need to do that.
Yeah, she's very confident and very like blunt.
I mean, I like it.
It makes it easy.
Yeah. I trust her. She has not steered us wrong so far. Because like the recipe says like when you can stick a fork into it, it's done. I could stick my fork into it But she's like, it's not done. It needs to go longer. So we're
Because
gonna
it's a
cook it
big
longer.
potato.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
Yeah.
Like, those are thick.
I'm just glad that you heard the same thing.
Yeah. Because if you didn't say anything, I'd be like, no, she says longer.
Yeah. So they're gonna go a little bit longer. They have about 15 more minutes anyways, so I'll check again in 15 minutes, and they might need to go a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
But we'll see then.
They're talking.
She says they're done now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'm gonna add some garlic. There's measurements in the like recipe, but I don't ever go by the recipe. And then it doesn't say to use this, but I like using Johnny's seasoning salt, especially with potatoes, because it makes it really good. So we're gonna do that.
So why'd you add powder instead of minced stuff?
Sorry. Auntie Tree's telling me why I did that, because I just felt it. She said that this will make it feel like there's lumps in it, because this isn't going to like be as smooth, whereas if I do that, it'll be smoother.
So you're saying the minced one will make it feel like there's lumps in it?
Yeah, because this isn't gonna like
dissolve
the same, so.
Yeah. So we use the powder instead. Does the recipe have it minced?
It says,
or just says garlic?
It says cloves or powder.
Oh, gotcha.
But like when you're baking a clove, it itself it can be better. So then we're gonna add a cup of milk to this. Cut these. I'm gonna use the big knife. So then you just cut them in half. Yeah, those are cooked nice. I'm surprised.
I mean, Auntie Tree's telling you how to do it.
I know. It's still just surprising.
Wild.
It's still just weird.
Mm-hmm.
She said that'll be okay. Sorry. I'm like asking her things because I'm like, is this okay? What am I supposed to be doing? She's like, calm down. You're fine. Okay, I'm gonna let those cool a little bit. And then this just has to come to a simmer. So I'll just leave that for a second. She's telling me it's gonna be easier if I grab a bowl to scoop it out into. I was going to like put them into the pot to mix it, but she says not to do that. She says to rice the potatoes into this and then pour the butter in and fold it, and it'll make it easier because you don't want to overcook it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Great.
Because in the recipe, it's just like mix them.
Yeah.
Fold them in.
Mix.
It's like fold the butter into the potato, but it doesn't say like how to do it. So she's like, this is gonna make your life easier, I promise.
Get your things and then turn around and say, tell me.
Should be okay. I was going to like put them into the pot to mix it, but she says not to do that. She says to rice the potatoes into this and then pour the butter in and fold it, and it'll make it easier because you don't want to overcook it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Great.
Because in the recipe, it's just like mix them.
Fold
them in.
Mix.
It's like fold the butter into the potato, but it doesn't say like how to do it. So she's like, this is gonna make your life easier, I promise.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab the ricer, and then I should keep an eye on this. It's starting to simmer.
She says put it on low heat.
Okay.
Because it's done doing what you think it's supposed to be doing.
Great. Okay, it's on low now. Gonna use our fancy new spoons to. These actually don't feel all the way cooked. She says that they're done. She said that they're gonna bake more.
They just need to be soft enough for you to scoop them out.
Yeah, I should probably. She's telling me how to do everything right now.
Which is what?
Well, because I put it there. She's like, what are you doing? Put it over the bowl.
Yeah. Oh, the eraser.
Yeah. She's like, why are you being so gentle with it? It's not gonna break. It's a potato, dear.
It's a potato, dear.
Jesus. I'm like, but I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, I told you to put the salt on the skins because look, it's not
It holds itself together.
Yeah, she's like, it's holding itself together. You're doing fine. Why are you so nervous? Because I've never done this before.
Just wait until we make harder things.
I know.
This seems pretty simple compared to what we have planned.
I'll do this and then it. It's a lot more difficult than it looks. We're gonna take this, we can turn this off. We're gonna put this into here. She's like, you need to just do all of it. I was like, maybe I don't need to do all of it. She's like, no, honey, do all of it. It seems liquidy though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want me to put cheese in it?
Yeah. Okay. Cheese in it and then cheese on top of it.
Okay. She says if when it cools, the starch will
pull itself back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she says if you stir it longer, it'll solid itself back up.
Yeah.
I don't know, she's telling me the very like minuscule knowledge I have about cooking. She's like, the longer you like stir like dough and stuff like that, the more solid it gets.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of the same thing.
I still feel like it's a little too thin, but
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've never done this before. I've watched other people do it, and it seemed like it was thicker before, but also I wasn't actually watching that closely.
Yeah, this just feels like it's very thin. That's my only worry. But maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. I might have fucked this up.
It's okay if you did it already. I mean, makes it for entertaining content. But, we don't know what we're doing.
If you couldn't tell.
So, if you guys know what we're doing, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. I don't know if I would... I feel like the measurements from the recipe were off. The concept is there.
Bigger potato, maybe?
Maybe.
You don't know.
I think if I didn't use all of the butter, but she said that it would be fine. So maybe it will be okay.
We're gonna see.
Maybe they're just gonna be like extra creamy.
I have no idea.
Because how am I gonna get this all back in here?
I feel like they will like gel a little bit once we put them back in the oven though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm not usually this nervous of a baker.
Why?
I don't know. This just isn't something that I've
ever made before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot different.
I mean, usually I feel like people learn from like someone that knows what they're doing.
She's like, am I not good enough?
You are invisible. And we've never talked to a soul while cooking before.
Yeah, not like this.
Not like this.
It's already thickening up a little bit though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I totally just fucked these up.
Nah.
You want some cheese to eat?
Oh yeah, great, thanks. And I'm gonna eat the rest of the shredded bag of cheese.
We might, because that cheese is really good.
It's so good.
So to do another like 15 to 20 minutes. We'll take these out. Ooh.
Yeah, the pan does that.
We're gonna let this cool for a minute because they're very, very fucking hot.
They're very, very.
We have our twice baked potatoes. They're a lot runnier than they're supposed to be, but they still taste fantastic.
Oh, for sure. I am excited.
So, yeah, I'm just excited. I think next time I'll just not do all of that, the butter.
Also liquid stuff.
Yeah, because I feel like it was just too much.
Just gonna...
Still tastes fantastic.
It's great. I love it. Everything about it.
It's still pretty good. So yeah, if you try making it, I feel like just add a little bit of the butter, like milk sauce stuff, at a time until it's like a mashed potato consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Don't add all of it, because I feel like the ratio is too exact for like potatoes, because like russet potatoes, all potatoes vary in size too much.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my tip of advice. But so next time we make it, I'll probably do that. But they're very good.
Mm-hmm.
We can cook like mini pizzas. We can cook our pizzas in here.
Mm-hmm.
We can fry everything.
I don't think they're all supposed to be in there at once, so.
Well, I thought that you could maybe store it, but
Really mean it.
but then you can just
What? That is so weird.
lift it up and then it's
That's
out of the way.
nice.
Yeah, so it doesn't take up all of the counter space.
That's really nice.
And that comes down so you can clean things. That's really